Yo guys, welcome back to DT Football, and this is your first and the only video of the day, but there is a lot to unpack. Don't worry, I got you guys. But before we do that, please subscribe, smash the like button, let's engage in the comment section, and share to everyone that will really help the channel. So let's get into it. The first topic we are going to talk about is this from the Athletic. He said Chelsea and the club's players have decided to give an equal portion of club's 15.5 million club World Cup bonus fund, around $500k per player, to the family of Diogo Jota and André following the tragic death of the two brothers this summer. That is really like class from Chelsea. That is really class. We all know the unfortunate incident that claimed the life of Diogo and his brother. That's really sad. But I'm so proud of my club that they are still thinking of them, and this is their own way of like standing with the family of Diogo and André. That's class. That's class. And I'm wishing the family of the deceased peace. So let's move into the second topic. Newcastle, about Jackson. So they said the prospect of signing Jackson divided Newcastle recruitment team just a few weeks ago, but the stance appears to have softened. He is emerging as one of the leading candidates to replace Isak should LFC, that's Liverpool, make the move. Like, I don't know what they are thinking about. I'm very sure if Isak should move to Liverpool, as we are just waiting, like, they should just let him go. And I'm sure Newcastle are just trying to get and know their replacement before they will just let the deal go through. But you need like two strikers to replace Isak. I know they are trying to get Wisa, but you can't replace Isak with just only Wisa. You definitely, if you are going for Wisa, you are going for Jackson too. So I don't know why they are divided or something because of Jackson, or I don't know. They should just. There are reports everywhere like he's talking to them already. They should just let the deal go through and everybody can move on already. Please let's move to the next one. And this is the transfer about Xavi Simons and Garnacho. It's transfers like Jackson and Nkunku that is making this thing like stall like this. They should just move already, so we can just focus on the season. They should just close these transfer windows before the season starts. That would be the best thing. Like all these teams are always like waiting till the deadline, they rushing this and that. It's not cool. So they said Chelsea remain in active negotiation for Garnacho and Xavi Simons. I think Garnacho, this is from Fabrizio. I think Garnacho 100% happens. For Simons, negotiations are happening, but waiting for Nkunku exit. We have heard this all over and over, but there is one point inside this report. Fabrizio was telling us Simon's transfer is 75% before. Later he said 85. I think is it 75, 85, or he stopped at 75. I think 75, 85. Now it's Garnacho that is giving 100%. I hope there is nothing fishy going on. Something fishy going on. Please, I want that Xavi Simons priority. Priority. Very, very important. Very, very important. So there is this report from Fabrizio again for Nkunku. Bayern Munich are seriously considering making an offer for Christopher Nkunku. Xavi Simons joining Chelsea largely depends on the departure of Nkunku. So like I said in like 2 videos earlier, if you watch a couple of my videos, I mentioned that the deal, because of the fine UEFA gave Chelsea, so they made an agreement that Chelsea will have to sell one player before someone else comes in. So that's literally what's going on here. That's why Xavi Simons' deal depends on Nkunku, because one player like go out and one player in. So that's literally what Fabrizio is trying to say here. So we are just waiting. Nkunku should move and we can just know what's up. This is Fabrizio again. Christopher Nkunku is one of the main names on Bayern's shortlist. He's considered an ideal player to cover several positions, but the deal depends on cost now. Several clubs asked for Nkunku this summer. It is an open situation. Bayern should just do fast and just let's move. Another one, Fabrizio as usual. Remember, if Nkunku leaves, the idea for Chelsea is to try and complete the deal for Simons. They keep working on it and negotiations are ongoing. Chelsea and on it. This is another one again on Nkunku. Keep an eye on Nkunku. And Bayern always had an interest and have a good relationship with his agent. Many clubs have called, like Inter, Leipzig, Dortmund, Newcastle, to understand the situation, but Bayern is seriously considering the opportunity. I just hope Bayern will just get done with this deal already and let everyone just start their season already and go about their business. They should stop talking internally or something. Just action. Do more. Let's talk, please. And Madrid Wonder Boy has arrived already. Franco Mastantuono on PSG interest. It's true, many clubs have spoke to me and I thank them. I also spoke to Luis Enrique and I thank him. Xabi Alonso then called me and it was very convincing. I love that. I can't wait to work under him. Now Madrid talk, make him feel more confident. I understand. It is what it is. Madrid is a very big club, worldwide. When you are talking about football heritage, you talk about Madrid. So I understand. When Sabi calls, you answer the call. Hala Madrid. Let's move into the next one. There are reports about our director from Matlaw. Yeah. The extensions, which mean the 4 some deals run to 2031, are recognition of the work done by Chelsea Football Club leadership team, whose strategy has been showing signs of success following a period of criticism. Okay. Another one, Chelsea Sporting Director Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart, together with recruitment chief Joe Shields and Sam Jewell, have signed contract extension that commit them to the club for the next 6 years. Still more, Chelsea believe they have implemented the foundation of sustainable model, and while more improvements are planned, the clubs are optimistic that they are on track to compete for the biggest honors over the course of the decade. We still have more. Winstanley and Stewart have faced some criticism since joining Chelsea, and the club have been impressed with the way they have not wavered from the strategy and have remained focused on their work, doing as the owners want. When the boss gives orders, you obey. And so far, we have all criticized the strategy, the way they approach and everything they gave in or something. I will not take back some things, definitely. But I think so far and recently, and with the trophies we won at the end of last season, like, it has made things look more convincing a little bit, and it gives people more confidence, going into the season, that okay, there is something on the CV now to show for the strategy they are trying to implement. So okay, let's give it a chance, let's back it up now and see where we go from here. You have to show workings, you have to show You have to show evidence for your workings. You understand? When there is evidence, there is confidence. Evidence brings confidence. Every evidence helps confidence grows. You understand? Show workings. Let's move into the next one, and this is easy. I guess Tottenham will do this deal now because after the PSG whatever, I think they must have thought if we should add this player, we can move to the next level, I guess. So Tottenham are prepared to open formal talks with Crystal Palace for Eberechi Eze. They plan to return to the table, reported 2 days ago, 100% confirmed, and also that Eze will be knee on Tottenham Football Club move if the two clubs can agree on a fee. Definitely, Eze needs that big move now. He's at the age that, like, when you're at your peak, you understand? It's that age now, 27, 28, you know. He's matured, full grown now. So I understand he wants that big team move, you know, to showcase yourself at the highest levels, Champions League and all. So this is understandable. And Manchester City, we have this official Ryan Cherki 21 is Manchester City number 10. Cherki, like well deserved. He's a very skillful and technical player or something. So I understand. I'm not surprised he got the jersey number 10. It was it. It's a joy to watch. So let's move into the next one. My captain is giving up on something already. So John Terry gives up manager dream. I'm done in terms of coaching. I'm enjoying my life. I'm working in the Chelsea Academy. My role is part-time role. I love working with the kids. I love passing on my knowledge and experience to the boys. You know, when you go deeper into this report, I'm not going to read everything on here. You know, there are so many things going on, you know. He was saying he was an assistant in Leicester, I guess. So that even though they know, even with that on his CV, no one being captain of Chelsea while he was playing, you know, and all he won everything, you know. Still, he said he never got a sniff of a championship job or something. But Lampard keep getting job. I don't know. Rooney, Vaza, he kept getting job even after he gets sacked almost everywhere or something. So I'm really surprised this is the case for Terry. But you know, just I understand he said he's enjoying his life as far as he's happy. So it's okay. It's okay. So let's move to the next one. Chukwuemeka is disappointed with how Chelsea treats players and no longer wants to play for the club. He definitely wants to stay in Dortmund and they want to do a loan with option. But Chelsea is not doing loan with option. We want a permanent sale and just get him off our books. I think he's on like 100k. We just want to get him off our books and move on. I understand, you know, he's trying to do what's best for his career, and I think Dortmund is the way forward for him, you know. He has been playing with them for the past 1 year now, so if he's settled already, yeah, I understand. But, you know, the club is trying to do what's better for them. Dortmund are not trying to pay the money. But I'm wishing him all the best, and I just hope he gets settled in the whatever club he wants and just get things moving. This is on Isak. This is Eddie. He said, I don't think it's been healthy for us. I don't deny that's been a huge challenge. Alex, for me, is one of the best strikers in the world, if not the best. To miss him from your squad leaves a huge gap. Isak is that striker, you understand? There is no way you will not feel it. And going to Liverpool definitely is making your opponent stronger. So I understand Eddie Howe on this. And this from Fabrizio also. Alexander Isak will not play for Newcastle this weekend. Only Liverpool. He wants only Liverpool. The player has made clear internal once again plan to be out for the Aston Villa game and following ones as well. Isak wants to join Liverpool as soon as possible, again rejecting all new deal approach from Newcastle. The rest are prepared to bid again, ready with a new proposal if or when Newcastle opens doors to a sale. So the ball is in Newcastle's court. They can play it the way they want. When you are ready, we are ready. We bring in our bid to get Isak. So that's literally the point where the deal is at right now. You understand? Fabrizio again, Alessandra plans remain clear. No intention to be part of the squad against Aston Villa. Same against Liverpool next week. Isak keeps rejecting new deal approaches as his clear desire remains to join Liverpool ASAP. ASAP. So let's move to Odilon. Manchester United. Rasmus Odilon is open to joining Milan. The Italian club are now expected to accelerate talks with Manchester United over loan with option to buy. Report from Di Marzio. So Odilon, I think it's Milan. Tammy Abraham is gone. I guess maybe the girl they have just Jimenez or something. So it will be good competition. It will be good for his career too. And I'm sure AC Milan, they are trying to get back into the Champions League and all. So, and they have a very good coach in Allegri now. So I understand. I think it will be good for his career. It will be good for his career. So the last one, not the last one, the second to the last one. Saudi Arabia. Are you here to give us the bag? I hope so. I hope. So there is this report from Neza Kensela. New Saudi Arabia Airline Riyadh here have been strongly linked to a potential sponsorship. Give us the bag. Give us that £65 million, please. This is another report. There is an ongoing competitive process for the front of shirt sponsor, with Chelsea believed to have had offers but focus on aligning him with the right long-term partner. The club is aiming to strike a deal worth 60 million to 65 million per season. You know how much is that? That is your world champion speaking. That is your world champion speaking. Come on. And the last one is from Fabrizio for Sancho. Jadon Sancho has opened doors to AS Roma move, and the proposal is worth 20 million as total package. Loan deal with obligation to buy proposal at easy condition to activate the permanent deal. Sancho doesn't want to go to Turkey at this stage, despite report. So it's like Sancho is on his way to Italia. He's on his way to Rome. So I wish Sancho all the best too, you know. It never worked out. I guess our owner didn't feel good with the wages, like with everything he contributed. Like the wages doesn't match the performance for them. So it is what it is. Guys, this is everything we are going to discuss today. Let me know your opinion and what you feel about everything we have talked about. So please subscribe, smash the like button, comment, share to others, and please turn on post notifications so you can always know whenever I post or something, you know. And thank you so much. God bless you as you do so. Peace and love.